guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been here for almost 2 hours trying to film a video, and today is just not my day. Okay, today is just not my filming day right now. So I attempted to make a cover because I promised you guys a cover this week, but I've literally been hacking and coughing literally throughout the cover, and it's just not making my voice sound any good. I tried to Beyonce it, but I mean, what can you do? So I decided that I wanted to show you guys a little, I don't know, what should I do? I was thinking about doing a tag, but I didn't want to do a tag. So I decided that I wanted to do a little small story time about my America's Got Talent experience. Yes, you guys, I actually auditioned for America's Got Talent 3 years ago. I think I was in 8th grade, about 8th grade when I auditioned for America's Got Talent. And I wanted to show you guys my experience, so hopefully you guys look forward to this video and enjoy this video. If you guys want to see all my other covers, they're in the link. You can go to my channel and check them out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this story. We're gonna see if we're recording, okay, we are recording. So to pretty much get started, I was in the 8th grade when I auditioned for America's Got Talent. Before that, I had auditioned only online because there was no any auditions in the cities that live close to me. So I finally, after just auditioning online and never getting a call back, there was an audition near me, and I was like, yes, let's go. I found out 2 months in advance, and I told my parents, I want to go, this is what I want to do, and everything else. So after that, 2 months go by, the day has finally arrived. I printed out my ticket, and then my dad literally got off of work and took me straight there. And when we got there, the venue wasn't necessarily as specific. We actually spent a lot of time driving around trying to find the venue. It was after probably driving around in circles where we able to finally find the venue, go to the venue and park and everything else like that. When we got there, there was a lot of people. There was also a line, and there was a camera guy. I don't really know what exactly they were doing, but I know that people were in front of the camera singing, and I guess they were probably doing it for like press or like that. You know those clips in America's Got Talent where you see the crowds outside and people are singing and stuff like that? Maybe they were the reason why they're doing that. I don't really know, but that's what happened. We entered the venue, looked at everything, and then we were in a line. And this line, we probably stood in this line for about 2, 3, 4 hours. Honestly, it felt like forever. Let's just say I did not get home till like 11, probably midnight, and this was also a school night. Like, this was actually a Sunday night before Monday, so let's get that straight. We were there for a long time. We finally got there, then we entered to where everybody was there. Everybody was there. All the auditions we had, there was singers, there was dancers, there was drag queens, there was acrobatics, there was just everything. There was a little food stamps. If you were hungry, you can get something. And we stayed there for what felt like absolutely just hours and hours and hours and hours. And we heard stories. I've heard like a couple of stories, not directly told me, but like I would hear stories about people who said that they've auditioned before and didn't make it. There were people singing and everything like that. And what people didn't really know is that we got, like, of course we got our numbers when we first got in. We kind of had our little stickers. And then we were actually put into groups. And I got into my group after a long time of sitting down and waiting for absolutely just hours. I got into my group, and we went into this room, and in this room it was they would also put us in groups, and we sat in these groups. And I didn't know that you were auditioning in front of other people. That's the one thing that I didn't even know. And so we were sit there for probably another hour or two. There were all these rooms, and I think we sat by, mind you, my memory is not the best because it was like 4 or 5 years ago, but I think we sat in like a rows. There was like 2 rows, a row facing us and then a row facing otherwards. And then after waiting at that time, we got called into a room, and it was when I realized that, oh, you're not auditioning by yourself, you're not singing by yourself. Yes, you're singing in front of the producers, but there are also people around you that are singing. And so I think the song that I did was Like My Mother Does, I think, by Lauren Elena. And we got into the room, everybody was sitting, the producer, it was a female, she was sitting at the table, had her laptop, had her everything together, and she was kind of explaining the process, and one by one went up. I know one guy did a magic trick, the others, I know somebody did a magic trick, and then the others, as far as I'm concerned, did music, did singing, and then I went up. I auditioned, I did my song, and one thing that I remember from the audition is the fact that when everybody else went up, they got applauded, and when they were done, they got applauded. I was the only person, I kid you not, and maybe I'm just over exaggerating, but I was literally the only person. I got up, nobody applauded. When I was done, nobody applauded. And it was so weird because I think there was actually a girl that was after me. She got up, everybody's like, you know, go you. And then she was done. And it was like everybody, you know? And that really kind of like was like, dang, was I not that good? Did I actually like suck that bad? Like nobody applauded me as I went up. Nobody applauded me as I went down. And after that, we kind of went through it, and the producer was done, and she was like, hey, we'll call you guys back for the next callback. Have a nice night. We left. I did not get home till I was like 11 or 12. And that's pretty much my experience. I never really got called back. To be honest, I don't even know if I got called back, because around that time, I think my email, I think my email got hacked into. I don't really know what happened, but something happened with my email, and I had to delete it and make a new email. So if I did get contacted, I didn't really know. I don't really know. But yeah, that was pretty much my experience. It wasn't really anything exciting or like anything. It was exciting at that moment, but I think now telling the story, I realized it was really like nothing interesting really happened at my audition. That's pretty much what ended up happening. And yeah, it was a pretty fun experience. Of course, now I know, years later, just truly how these talent contests and competitions really work. And let's just say that they're not only focusing on your talent, or some of them don't really care about your talent. If you have a good backstory, then I mean, that's, you know, just saying, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's pretty much my America's Got Talent audition experience. I still actually have my sticker. I don't really know where it is. It's probably in the bottom of some drawer somewhere. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And be sure, if you like it, to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.